Jackson, Coach Garner talked about that there's not really jealousy in y'all's room. How do you have that many egos and that much playing time among 12, 13, 14 guys and keep those egos in check?
First, I'd say it starts off with culture, and Coach G really builds that, like, from day one when you get here. You know, he lets us know that, you know, we're going to compete, but that at the end of the day, we're a family. And so, you know, a lot of people think you want to be the only guy, but when you have others that are just as talented and just as capable as you, it kind of opens up how many more plays you can make yourself, because they can't just team up or game plan for one player when you have a whole D-line of, you know, great athletes.
Garner also mentioned that you kind of have this ability to be that natural leader, but kind of being one of the new guys in the room. What is it about this program and the culture that allowed you to, like, see that opportunity to be a leader and then they would follow you?
Yeah. Well, I was always very confident in myself and my abilities coming in here, but I know that anywhere, you know, anybody can try to be a leader, but nobody will follow you if you can't back up your talk with how you play. So, you know, coming in here, I knew I wanted to be a leader, but in order to do that, I knew I had to perform on the field as well so that people could eventually follow me. And I still have a lot of work to do and still trying to grow into a leadership role. But I'm definitely excited for the challenge of doing that.
Jaxson, two of your Polynesian brothers have gone through some adversity in different ways. One of them, obviously, Keenan Peely being lost for the year, and then, you know, Nico maybe not having the success that he would have liked with the offense. Can you talk about being there and talking to those guys about each of their situations?
Yeah. You know, first of all, Keenan, that hurt me deeply because, you know, he's like a big brother to me. So just seeing him down, him being the leader of our defense, you know, it hurt. It hurt us emotionally, and, you know, just not having that big piece there. But, you know, I think the defense, we all kind of came together, and I know me personally, and I know some other guys as well, you know, I dedicated the rest of my season to him just because he's done so much for not only for this program but for a lot of people here. So just trying to honor him and the way that we play and carry ourselves on and off the field for sure. And with Nico, man, Nico's a baller. He's a young guy, but, man, he's just so calm. He doesn't let anything faze him. He doesn't, and he's a great leader, very soft-spoken, very humble. So, and I just can't wait to the sky's the limit for that guy, and I just can't wait to see all the great things he does.
You mentioned you needed the play on the field to kind of back that leadership, and how much more comfortable are you now than you were a month ago? Obviously, you're playing well on the field, but just in the system and the team and the new part of the country you're living in, how much more comfortable are you?
I'm a lot more comfortable. I was comfortable my first couple months living here, but just being able to finally show my teammates what I can do on the field in a game situation in those big-time moments, because, you know, it's good to perform in practice, but, you know, you can do all you want in practice, but if you can't perform in games, I feel like it doesn't mean too much. But just being able to make a few plays in the games, it meant a lot. Definitely helped with my confidence in myself and amongst my team, just being able to, like I mentioned earlier, try to step up into a leadership role. So still tons of work to do, tons of progress to be made myself, but I like the direction I'm headed.
Jaxson, I think it was in August during camp when we talked to you, you talked about how you came here and saw the culture of the defensive line room and liked it. As you've been here now for several months and been part of it more, how's your view changed of that room with all you guys from all different parts of the country, different backgrounds, being part of them more? How has your kind of view of the culture of that room changed?
I wouldn't really say it's changed so much. It's just made me appreciate it more, just being able to play next to those guys in big-time games. It's just cool to see how we all play off each other, how we play complementary football off of each other. And I'd say, I know, like you mentioned earlier, big reason of why I came here is because of the culture in the D-line room. And also, you know, I feel like a lot of guys in the transfer portal, they can go anywhere and start day one, but I really liked how I knew that in order to get playing time here, I was going to have to compete and earn my reps and earn the plays I get to make. So, because when you get to that next level, that's what's required. So I just feel like coming here has just helped my game improve so much, and I'm just so thankful for, the older guys that have brought me in, and Coach G, Coach Chop, Coach Ayers. It's a group effort, and so I'm just thankful for all of them.
How did it come to be that you and Nathan were the guys to get to play on offense in that heavy goal line setting? Is there a name for that you guys have given it?
It's called Bone. That's our name for it. But I don't know. I guess I was just lucky enough. I guess Coach Hype might have watched my high school highlights where I was lined up in wing, just cracking down on linebackers because we had a wing tee offense. So sometimes I'd play like a short yardage, goal line, big jumbo package. So maybe he saw a little bit of that. But yeah, it's fun. It's definitely fun getting to be on a different perspective of the ball. So it's cool. Yeah.
I guess these past couple games were your first time kind of really experiencing a kind of raucous environment. What's it been like? I mean, did you kind of know it would be that way, and how did it compare to what you expected?
So I had an idea of what it was going to be like, and I love where I'm from, coming from the West Coast. But I think when I'm older, and if I have kids or not, I'm going to advocate for them to play ball out here in the South when they go to college. There's nothing like it. There's truly nothing like it. I had my aunts and my uncles come out to a game, and my dad played at USC, so they went to Pac-12 games on the West Coast, and while there's great fan bases out there, like the passion, the pageantry out here, it's unmatched, and just being able to play in those big time atmospheres, I try to cherish it each week because I know this time is so short. And your opportunities to play this game at the University of Tennessee at a college level with all these crazy fans, like it's a blessing, and I'm just trying to cherish each moment because it's electric.
Teams have obviously had very limited success in their run game so far this season. How much does that kind of like build and snowball when it comes to the confidence in you all at the line being able to limit or disrupt that?
Yeah, as a defense, and really as a D-line, we take pride in stopping the run. We take pride in that, and because we know that in order to rush the passer, we have to stop the run, and we have a lot of good backs in this league, a lot of good O-linemen. So we love the competition each week, and we're confident in our D-line, and our preparation, and we're willing to match it up against anybody. So just having that sense of pride and a little bit of ego when you go step in between those white lines, for sure.